All right. I got another bad cop, no donut for you. A New Jersey police officer fired after calling Black Lives Matter protesters terrorists on social media by Yahoo News. Sarah Irvin, a police officer in Hopewell Township, New Jersey, has been placed on leave and also fired. I remember I covered this case first time. She was also placed on leave the first time, but she's now fired. It's an update in the case after she compared the Black Lives Matter movement to terrorists in a post on social media. NewJersey.com reports that Irvin was fired for the post she made on Facebook, while Officer Sergeant Mandy Gray will be suspended for 6 months for replying to a comment. Prior to her firing, Irvin and other employees of the police department were under investigation for their conduct. Former police chief Lance Maloney, who has since retired, apologized for the comments, and the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office concluded that no criminal behavior was found. That is interesting because, again, it is not criminal, but when you start calling people terrorists and you are a public servant, that is going to be a big problem. A total of 6 employees from the department were placed on leave as a result of their interactions with the post. In addition to the post, which can be read below, Irwin said that anyone who supported Black Lives Matter should unfriend her. Last night, as I left for work, I had 2 kids crying for me not to go to work. I don't think I've ever felt the way I did last night, Irwin wrote in the post, which was shared in June 2020, around the same time that demonstrators took to the streets to demand justice over police brutality and systemic racism. And then I watched people I know and others I care about going into harm's way. I love my police family like my own, she added. Irwin concluded the ill-advised Facebook post by expressing her fear of protesters failing to realize that they were sparked by police failing to be held accountable. So when you share posts and things on Facebook, I'd really appreciate it if you think before doing so, she wrote. I've seen so many Black Lives Matter hashtags in these posts. Just to let you know, they are terrorists. They hate me. They hate my uniform. They don't care if I die. Interesting that you say that, because that's exactly how they feel about you. As a result of the disciplinary actions against them, appeals in the Superior Court are underway. Irwin is asking for her job back, while Gray is asking to not be demoted and to have her 6-month suspension stopped. In a statement, Hopewell Township Police Director Robert Carmazin, who has been heading the department since November, said the matter is an active litigation and we will have no further comment at this time. That is interesting because these people, they love to send police to your door for making one single hyperbolic statement on social media, right? But they don't want their social media accounts to be held to a higher standard, to be put under a fucking microscope like everybody else. But let's say that you're having like a bad day, right? Just like, Robert Long, that freaking cop in Georgia said that he was just having a bad day, right? Just having a fucking bad day. But you don't go and kill a bunch of Asian Americans. You just say something that's like hyperbolic, right? The cops will be knocking at your goddamn door. FBI knocking at your goddamn door. So based on that, I have no problem with putting the fucking police, FBI, CIA, and all these bastards under the same microscope they put the American citizen under.